You got an ID on you, bud?
I do. Here you go.
Okay. I need your actual ID, sir.
Oh. Sir, let me see that ID, please.
Do you have an ID on you?
What's that?
Your identification, your name, and everything else?
Oh, I don't carry around
So what's your name, sir?
my name.
Yes, sir.
Oh man, I go by many a names. Which, like my hood name, my street name. Would you like my suburb name?
No,
What
sir.
they
I'd
call
like.
me like when I was in school and stuff.
No, sir. I'd like
Okay,
something
they're
that has your
They called me
birthday.
Chocolate Thunder back in the
Yeah,
day.
yeah, no, I'd like something. Well, until you give me a name, we're going to keep you here and detain you, as I said.
Oh, let's
28.
go check out these.
Hey.
Whoa, whoa!
Am I being detained?
Give me your ID. I need to identify.
I
who
don't
you
have ID. I don't have
are.
ID.
Came over here harassing me. What are you recording for?
I have the right to, sir. You're gonna get a discourtesy complaint. Yes, sir. I'm doing it right now. This is my job. This is not harassment, sir. You do not know the statute in the state of Florida.
You can't give me unlawful orders and directives. Can I get your name and badge number?
Yeah, what's your ID?
You have to suspect I'm committed a crime in order to ask for my ID.
You can't be filming over here.
I can't. I'm on public property, filming public property.
Don't
not.
take my picture.
Are you serious?
Do not take my picture.
Are you serious? I'm taking
Yeah, I'm
32 frames
absolutely
per
serious.
second. Whoa,
Yep.
go, whoa, stay away from me.
The auditor was just out exercising his rights to record in public when Karens took offense to a camera and did what Karens do best. They called the cops. What you're about to witness is one of the most epic ID refusals ever, and you are gonna love this one. So let's dive in.
How you doing?
Hey, you scared me.
What you up to?
You startled me.
Sorry. What you up to, bud?
Just recording.
What for?
Oh, I'm BCNN.
For what?
BCNN.
What's that?
It's a news network.
Okay. You got an ID on you, bud?
I do. Maybe. Here you go. Billy Buttcrack from the Billy Buttcrack News Network.
Okay. I need your actual ID, sir.
Oh. Sir, let me see that ID, please.
Okay. I'm gonna need your actual ID.
I'm gonna need
have
yours.
To place you under arrest, sir.
For what crime?
For what crime? Right now, you're interfering. I'm investigating.
Interfering
a
what crime?
You're interfering.
What crime?
You're interfering. With
Uh-oh, you
official
might need to go get your supervisor. I know
don't
about
need to.
more about you than your job.
They
than
just
you
want to
do.
know what you're doing recording here, man.
I
That's all
told
wanna
you,
figure out.
BCNN, Buttcrack News Network.
Okay.
I'm getting content for a story, and you're interrupting it.
Okay. What story?
I can't tell you.
Okay.
Don't you see this?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a boob inspector.
Okay.
Okay? Department of Titillations.
Okay.
Okay? I work for BCNN, Buttcrack News Network.
Okay.
My nickname is Billy. I go by Billy Buttcrack.
Okay. What's your actual name?
I can't tell you.
Okay.
Or let me see your ID first.
Okay.
JD Hartwig.
Yep.
Let me see your ID, young man.
Okay.
Please.
I'm just trying to figure out what you're doing out here for the business, bud.
Oh, for the business?
Yep. They're the one that called you.
I know. I was trying to get a job here. I asked them, and
Okay.
they left me hanging. I've just been standing here. I told them I want 7 figures.
Okay.
You know, I don't work for cheap. I don't work for that 6-figure BS. I want to be a millionaire, and I want it now. You know what I mean? So I'm out here doing a story. I'm BCNN. We're going to be the biggest news network in all of the world, not just America. Buttcrack News Network will be #1. I guarantee you. We're not CNN. We don't produce fake news. We're real news.
Okay.
BCNN. You're going to hear all about us. We are the best in the business. There's also something if you want to help with the missing person report.
What missing person report?
I've been looking for this man. I've been looking all over for him. He goes by Beetle. Beetlejuice. Lester Green is his real name.
Okay. Hang tight. I'll be right back with you.
Okay. Beetle. Beetle, baby. I was thinking about taking a piss here too.
What's that?
I was just looking at this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
About taking a wee over there or what?
Oh, you know, everyone has to pee, but
They do, but not in public.
yeah, no, peeing in public cannot be
Then we're
good.
gonna identify you one way or the other.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I would rather not piss here today.
Okay, that's probably
Maybe when you guys aren't here, I'll sneak around and pee, but I probably won't.
No, probably
You know,
not.
I'm a good
'Cause then
man.
If someone does see you, then they're gonna identify.
Oh
you.
my
You
gosh,
know
yeah,
what
I don't want to pee.
Yeah.
All right, I'll
Or
hold
you
it.
could go to
I'll
the
hold
gas
it in.
station and go there 'cause it's inside.
You know what? That's a good idea.
Yeah, that's a pretty good idea, I think.
Yeah,
So that keep you from getting in trouble. You know what I mean?
I don't want to get in trouble.
Exactly. Well, if you want to stay out of trouble, don't pee outside.
Okay. Hey, do you want to? Or do you like watching news networks?
Do I?
Yeah.
I'm not really a fan. I don't watch the news much.
I don't blame you because it's fake news, right? For the most part, it's propaganda based.
I just don't like it because they just seem to hem up on all the depressing stuff, and I don't want to hear it.
That's true. And I work for BCNN. We only do real news. We like to show the good and the bad. We do them both. Did you have anything else for me? Unless if you know any leads.
Like I said, just don't pee in public.
Oh, I won't pee in public.
That will be an issue.
Oh my gosh. All right, I won't. I'll sneak around. I'll go to, gas station or
Yeah,
something.
that's perfect.
Have a good day doing your video.
All right, you guys have a good one. Take care, gentlemen. BCNN, don't forget it. Butt Crack News Network, one of the best. You'll hear about us. Have a good day, sir. Oh, they're milking me.
Once again, this was one of the most epic, hilarious ID refusals on the internet. He handled it like a pro. Not only did he shut down the ID demand, but he also gave those officers a reality check. You can't interfere with someone who's legally exercising their rights. And the best part? He never even had to mention it was a First Amendment audit. Let's move to the next one.
Hey, this is Stephanie over at Royal Banks.
Hi,
I just
Steph.
looked out the window. I just looked out the window here on Arch Street, and there was a guy taking pictures of our windows along here. Tammy went out to ask him, what he was doing, and he started asking her questions about our robbery procedures and stuff. Can you send somebody over? He was a black man, a black guy in like an olive green hoodie on, and he's got like some GoPro camera or something, and I don't know if he's filming or taking pictures or what the hell he's doing.
Okay, well, we'll have somebody go check it out.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Bye.
This auditor exposes a dumb cop and schools him so thoroughly, he ends up looking like a total fool.
Hey, sir. Officer Lyles, Cherokee Police Department.
How you doing?
Say 28, I'm 23.
Yeah.
Talk to you about it?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
What you doing, sir?
Obviously, you know that we got a call for here.
No. For what?
What's that?
What happened?
I mean, apparently they're making contact with you, correct?
Yeah, I was hoping she would come out and talk to me.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Just to a bank member.
Oh,
It looks a little suspicious with you here and a camera and
Yeah,
taking
I'm just-
video of everything.
Yeah, I'm
you
just
guys,
trying to get
you
some
guys can go in. I'll talk to him. Okay,
Yeah,
all right.
if you would like to
I'll
come-
be in to talk to you
Can
in
you
a
come
minute.
over here, please, ma'am? I would love to talk to you.
I'll talk to you
Okay,
first, and I'll talk
okay.
to them. Okay.
Well, you can't ask my questions.
What's that?
I said you can't ask them my questions.
Probably not.
Yeah,
No,
I
not
know.
banking. Not as far as banking questions.
Oh, okay, okay.
Do you have an ID on you, bud?
Huh?
Do you have an ID on you?
What's that?
Your identification, your name, and everything else.
Oh, I don't carry around my name. or
Okay.
anything.
Okay.
Yeah,
I can
yeah,
just
no,
take it
no.
down. All right.
Yeah.
So what's your name, sir?
My name?
Yes, sir.
Oh man, I go by many a names. Which, like my hood name, my street name?
No, sir. No,
Which one?
your actual given name.
My given name?
Yes, sir.
Well, I'm actually adopted, so I
Okay.
actually my real name is Dwayne.
Okay, Dwayne.
Yeah.
All right.
But that's not my name now. So that was
Okay.
just my adopted.
That's fine. I'll tell you what. I'll take down every name you got.
Oh,
How about
okay.
that? That'll just make it easy, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, Dwayne. What's your last name?
Oh, I don't have that. I don't.
You
know.
don't have a last
yeah, I don't
name?
know my birth parents. So.
You don't know your birth parents.
Yeah,
Okay.
correct.
What name do you go by now?
Well, my street name is Big Boy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
I go
big
by
boy.
Big Boy.
Gotcha. All right. Well, let's go on something besides a street name.
Like,
How about a real name?
would you like my suburb name?
No,
Would
sir.
they
I'd
call
like.
me like when I was in school and stuff?
No, sir. I'd like
Okay,
something
they're
that has your
They called me
birthday.
Chocolate Thunder back in the
Yeah,
day.
yeah. No, I'd like something that has your birth date and everything.
My birthday?
Yeah,
Why would
name
you
and a
know that?
birthday.
Why would you need that?
Well, because right now you're
Yeah.
a suspicious subject. So
Suspicious?
so without that, I have to detain you until I find out who you are.
Detain me?
Yes, sir.
For what?
Because you're a suspicious subject because they called you in.
Because I'm documenting?
City 208.
You guys-
I'll be secure.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, because you're documenting, yes.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm
because-
suspicious because I'm recording?
Yeah, because you're recording windows, and I've been told that you asked them what the robbery procedures are.
Robbery procedures?
So it looks a little suspicious,
I never
as you can
asked
see.
them. I asked them if they got robbed before because I'm trying to
Sure,
do my
sure.
investigation.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
So I don't know who you are. They don't know who you are. We're
Yeah.
trying to figure out what's going on.
Okay.
So the more you cooperate with me.
No, I don't like
the-
to cooperate
Oh,
usually.
okay, gotcha.
Yeah. I
All
like
right.
to do my own thing on the public sidewalks.
Sure.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. 197 from 28. If you want 25 with me.
Well, he can 10-8.
What's that?
He can 10-8.
No, that's my sergeant.
Yeah, he can 10-8.
No, he'll be fine coming here.
You can 10-8.
No,
Oh,
we're
okay,
good.
okay, okay.
We're good. Yep. Not until I
Just
figure
code
out.
4, code 4.
Yep. Not until I figure out a name. So.
Ma'am, do you work in there? Oh, okay. You love working there?
Okay. So what are you
Awesome, awesome.
documenting?
That's good. Huh?
What are you documenting?
Whatever I can see out here.
Whatever
man.
you can see out
Yeah.
here.
I'm not
okay.
going to tell you what's going on here. I can't get into that.
Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
Yeah.
All
I'm
right.
enjoying this beautiful day, man.
Sure.
Are you doing that?
Absolutely.
Nice, nice. What's your name again?
Yep. Officer Travis Lyles.
Travis Lau.
Yes,
Nice
sir.
name. That's a cool
yep.
name.
Yep. Say, Jay, copy of 28. You can just stay right here.
Huh?
We're going to talk to him real quick.
I don't want to. I'm just.
Okay, well, we're going to, so.
But I don't want to.
Well, until you give me a name, we're going to keep you here and detain you, as I said.
You know Mike?
What's that?
They call me Mike.
Okay.
Mike Hawk.
Okay, is that your real name?
I can't really get into that info.
City 208. 28.
Let's go check out these.
Hey.
Whoa, whoa!
You're gonna stop.
Are you
You're
fucking
detained.
serious,
Yeah,
dude?
you're detained.
How you doing, Sergeant? Can I have your name, please?
John Lawson.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
What's your name?
Did you see him just put his hands on me?
What kind of walked up on me?
I kind of was walking that way and he stepped in front of me.
Okay.
You saw that. Come on.
Are you?
Be truthful.
I was right over here. I didn't see
Oh,
you.
yeah, you did.
I-
Yeah, you
It is,
did.
Sir, say it's on my cam. That's on your cam.
Okay.
So.
Yeah.
I can't get a name out of it. He will not give me his name. He's
Yeah,
suspicious.
I go by a
He's
whole
a
bunch of
suspicious
different
subject to this time. Will not give a name.
Shut up. Shut up.
What, I mean, just videotaping stuff?
I just documented it. Yeah.
City 208. Illinois Beach Truck 376-3832. 376-3832. Illinois Beach Truck.
Whatever I can see, man. It's a beautiful day out here today.
As long as you're not on their property.
No, why would I do that?
Okay.
I mean, I could be on their property. They never told me to get off.
Well, I'm going to ask you not to be on their property, but
You don't work
you're on the sidewalk now, though.
But I can be on their property.
3832
They didn't
is
tell you
clear,
that.
valid,
No, they didn't.
445
I just saw
June
something, man.
Everly.
Our
June
dispatcher.
Everly.
No.
Look, here's the deal.
No, that's
If you want to videotape stuff and you stay on the
Sir,
sidewalk,
I don't need directives,
You're
man.
good.
I know what I can do.
and I
I
know
don't need
I know
directives.
what you can do too. But I'm just saying, as long as you stay on the sidewalk and you're not harassing
So why
people,
did he detain me then?
I'm telling you, if you want to videotape people, as long as
Officer
you're not,
Lawson, why did he
as long,
detain me
as
then?
long as you're not harassing
Officer
people.
Lawson, I'm asking you again. Why did
Okay.
he detain me?
Well, I'm telling you, as long as you stay
You gonna
on the
correct your officer
sidewalk,
there or no?
I'm just telling you, you're okay.
I know what I can do, officer. I'm not 2 years old. I know what I can
didn't say
do,
you
man.
was, but if you want me to finish, I will.
You should talk to him and ask him why he
We'll
detained
take
me.
care of that in just a second.
I want to
alright?
hear it now.
Okay.
It's all about transparency. Do it now.
I'm just telling you. As
I'm
long as
demanding you to correct his actions right now.
you're talking to me right now. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I want you
And as
to
long as
direct
you
to him.
Don't interrupt me, then I can talk to you.
No, talk to him.
I'm talking to you.
But
Okay.
officer here detained me. Are you going to correct his actions or not?
I'm the one that's in charge right this second, and I'm telling you, as long as you're not harassing people,
Sir, I don't
coming
need your
in and out of the
directives,
bank-
man.
Can I finish?
No.
Okay. Stay on the sidewalk.
Don't tell me what to do. I can come on their property if I want.
They do not want you.
They
on their
never said
property.
that.
They told us they don't want you on the property.
I'm going to get the police report, so.
That's fine. You
Okay,
can get whatever
okay.
police
Yeah,
report you
yeah,
want. I'm just telling you.
I don't want to hear your directives.
As long as you stay on the
Run that
sidewalk,
28
you
for me.
can videotape
28
everything
for me,
you
please.
want, all right?
What's your name?
Yo.
As long as he's on the sidewalk.
Yeah. No, he won't provide me with a name either. So.
That's fine. You
Yep.
don't have to give you don't have to give you his name.
But he's a suspicious subject, so.
You don't have to give you his name.
Yeah.
As long as he's on the
Yep.
sidewalk. As long
They
as
gave
he's
me
not harassing
Big
people.
Boy. We have Big Boy, so. Dwayne and Big Boy.
This is my vehicle? Yeah, yeah.
All right. What you said? Big Boy. That's your name?
Big Boy's a street name, he said. Correct?
Stephanie Cash.
Huh? I said as long as you stay on the sidewalk and you're not harassing people.
2017
I just walked up on him from what I saw.
Officer,
I can't get it.
I
Yeah.
was walking this way,
Yeah.
he's cut in front of me.
And it's on camera. All right.
I copied Stephanie. What was the last name?
I was right here, and that box was blocking my view.
Adam.
Okay.
Sam
But
Henry.
he's got his body cam on, so whatever's on his body cam.
Please.
Oh, there's.
All right. All I'm saying is you want to stay on the sidewalk, you can videotape whatever you want.
I already knew that.
All right. Perfect.
Yeah, yeah.
Come on, step in and talk to them, Sarge.
Have a good day. He's gonna go in and check with them, but I'm quite certain they didn't want you on the property. So
How do you know?
Once again, this cop looked stupid for his actions. In the end, he learned his lesson the hard way and finally did what he should have done as soon as he pulled up to the scene. He educated another uneducated citizen. Shout out to Central Tyrant Investigation Channel for this solid ID refusal and First Amendment audit. Let's move to the next video.
Am I being detained?
your ID. I need to identify.
I don't have ID. I don't have ID.
Came over here harassing me.
Rago Monkey, the First Amendment auditor, and his friends were live streaming in Miami, Florida, casually walking past a parked police vehicle and filming as they went. But the moment Sergeant Jack realized he was being filmed on the job while doing nothing, he took it personally and escalated the situation. What happens next is something you don't want to miss.
Being detained? Am I being detained?
Your ID. I need to identify.
I don't have ID. I don't have ID.
Came over here harassing me. I need to see your ID.
real quick.
Give me your ID.
Can I have your name and your badge number, sir?
I don't have my ID.
Yo, what crime am I being suspected of? What's up?
Run this guy right here.
Hey, what crime am I being suspected of?
You're gonna investigate right now.
What crime am I being suspected of?
Harassing me. Listen, run this guy right here. Who they are.
You see, he knows my he knows my name.
Whatever.
He knows my name. How's everything, sir?
actually, we're finding video actually.
Thank you.
No, I respect what you do. What's going on, sir?
Me and my friend came. We were walking. My friend asked the police officer, "Are you okay?" Because he was parked in the car, and then the police officer just started bugging out. And I have everything on camera. He went up to the police officer. Me and this gentleman were always on the sidewalk. He went up to the officer and asked him, "Are you okay?" And then this police officer started getting mad.
So yeah, like I said, we were dispatchers. This is back.
So yeah, I have everything on camera. He's claiming harassment. All this gentleman did was ask him. "Are you okay?"
Did you walk up to him with a flashlight? Is that?
Not at first, but we have everything on camera. But to be honest, we prefer not to talk because this officer's being a little crazy.
Just take it a second. We'll talk to the supervisor.
All right, thank you guys. Appreciate your time. But with that being said, I don't have identification. If I'm being accused of a crime, I will give you my name and my date of birth. Thank you guys. Yo, Mass, Sergeant Jack, they know who I am. Everybody in the department. I'm not harassing you, sir. I did not do that, sir. I have everything on camera. And sir, harassment is a specific statute in the state of Florida. I didn't do that to you, sir. I didn't do that to you, sir. I didn't do that to you, sir. I don't answer questions. The only question he asked is, "Are you okay?" And this gentleman started bugging out.
You know, so you're in front of my car, right?
I'm just checking to see if you're okay, man.
Okay, you came in my car. You're just harassing me.
There's no guys, code 3, all
I'm not here for your video. I'm not here for your video. What are you recording for, man?
I have the right to, sir. You're gonna get a discourtesy complaint. Yes, sir. I'm doing it right now. This is my job. This is not harassment, sir. You do not know the statute in the state of Florida. Sir, to harass you, I need to stalk you over a period of time. You do not know the statute. Learn the statute. Good, then stay quiet, bro. Because you don't know what you're talking about. It's not illegal, sir. What statute have we violated? What statute? Sir, give us a statute. Sir, it's lawful activity to petition the government.
Identify yourself then. What are you doing?
I don't have to identify myself. 901.151 states I do not have to identify myself. I am done talking.
You arrested me.
Sir, you do not know what harassment means in the state of Florida. Yeah, I see the fire ants. I see him.
Put your light in my car.
I can stand right there on the sidewalk, so good luck, bro.
That's a lie.
We're standing right there on the sidewalk.
Right in front of my car.
Really? I got body
Right in
camera
front
and
of my
everything.
car. Right in front of my car. That's where you were.
You're
Right
a
in front of
punk,
my car.
dude. You think police officers are bad man, dude. You're
Really?
a punk.
Because you're antagonist?
No one's antagonizing you, sir. No one's antagonizing you.
Bother me, my job. That's ridiculous. I'm working. Why are you here? Why are you here?
It's our First Amendment rights.
Why are you here? Why are you here? Why are you here?
It's our First Amendment
Yeah,
rights.
nothing better. Yeah, nothing better.
It's our First Amendment
That's why
right to
you're
record you
here.
in
Yeah,
your
nothing
duty.
better.
First Amendment right to record you in your
Yeah,
duty.
nothing better.
First Amendment right to record you in your duty. It's not harassment, bro. Recording you is not harassment. First Amendment protected activity, sir.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Hey, by the way, thank you very much for your time.
Holy crap, bro.
Yo, this officer sergeant is very unprofessional. Sergeant Jack, Miami Police Department. Very unprofessional. He called all these units, 1, 2, 3, 4 units, for no reason at all. Not doing no work.
Exactly. Sitting around on his phone.
I went to go check to make sure he's okay.
Yes.
Exactly.
Exactly.
People getting raped, people getting kidnapped, and y'all sitting in the park all fucking day.
See that?
That's what he mad about.
See that?
Y'all caught his ass
The
now.
neighbors agree.
That's why he mad.
That's why he mad, because he got caught sitting on his ass, not doing nothing. So guys, even the citizens agree with us. Sergeant Jack likes to park in this parking lot all day. I mean, every day for several hours until the next shift change. This guy likes wasting taxpayer money. And it's not unlawful to be in the park because there's someone else in the park at this moment. As you can see, there's somebody in the park. The park is, we're allowed to walk around here.
Drop your thoughts in the comments, what you think about this tyrant. Always remember, filming in public is your constitutional right, and cops can't just demand your ID for exercising your rights. Unfortunately, most of these cops don't understand this part of the Constitution. That's why it's so important to know your rights, because if you don't, you could end up being bullied or unlawfully detained by tyrant cops. Props to Rego Monkey and his friends. Now, let's jump to the next one.
You can't give me unlawful orders and directives.
You can't be filming over here.
I can. I'm on public property, filming public property.
The auditor was filming on a public sidewalk when the cops approached him and started giving unlawful demands. One of them tried to infringe on the auditor's rights and attempted to escalate the situation. This is when things got serious.
Can I help you?
No, I'm good. Thank you.
Why are you out here?
I'm filming.
Why?
Because I'm filming.
You need to move along.
What's that?
You need to move along.
I need to move along?
Yes.
No, I don't.
You're gonna get hit.
Hey, I'm not blocking the driveway at all. You can't give me unlawful orders and directives.
All right.
Can I get your name and badge number?
Yeah, what's your ID?
I need your name and badge number first.
All right.
You have to suspect I'm committed a crime in order to ask for my ID, but what's your badge number?
You can't be filming over here.
I can. I'm on public property, filming public property.
You can't be filming over here.
You're gonna have to get your supervisor. I'm on a public sidewalk filming. I'm absolutely allowed and protected on my First Amendment.
You can't be filming our gate and stuff like
That is incorrect. I've gone viral on YouTube over these videos. When people try to stomp on the rights, we are allowed to be here. It is protected under the First Amendment, and you have to identify yourself with your name and badge number when
I'm
you're
Sergeant
asked.
Marshall, ID 7070.
Okay. I need you to call a supervisor if that's the order you're trying to give me.
All right, here's my captain.
Okay.
How are you?
How you doing?
Good. What can I help you with today?
I'm just filming. I'm a citizen journalist. I'm doing a story on the police department.
What's a citizen's journalist? Can you just explain that to me, please?
Freedom of press. It's under the First Amendment. We are all allowed to become citizen journalists.
Okay. Okay, is there anything that you need in particular?
Absolutely not. I wasn't even engaging you guys at all.
Okay,
what's your name and badge number again?
Laura McLean, 5119.
Okay. I wasn't engaging you guys at all.
Okay.
Okay.
No, and that's fine, but we get curious when we have people that are filming.
Okay.
Hold on, can I finish?
Yes.
I let you finish. We just get curious people out here filming us, wanting to know what's going on. So that's why we're contacting you to find out if you need anything or if anything's going on.
I do not need anything.
You don't need anything?
Absolutely
not.
not.
How long do you plan on being out here?
I have no idea yet. I honestly was almost done with leaving before she started being a psycho and giving me orders.
She's not. She's
okay, but you can't get out and give unlawful orders and demand ID if you don't have any articulable suspicion of me committing a crime.
Okay, sir, we can ask you for ID, but there comes a point where you either want to show it to us or you don't.
And I declined, and then she told me to move along.
Let me finish, okay? I didn't interrupt you. I'd appreciate it if you don't interrupt me, okay? Is that fair?
I will agree to that for now.
Okay. So, yes, we can ask people for ID, and it just depends on the situation if they want to give it to us or not, or if they're lawfully have to give it to us or not. But we can ask anybody.
Absolutely.
Hey, what's your name?
But she can't spout unlawful orders of a citizen.
Well,
Absolutely not. And there's no way you're going to convince me otherwise.
Did I say anything about any
Okay,
lawful?
but you haven't one time said...
I'm sorry. What's your name?
Mike. We'll go with that one.
Okay. You keep interrupting me. So apparently you're not going to let me finish my sentences.
But you didn't interrupt her when she's giving me unlawful directives.
Okay, because I was on the radio putting out our location here.
Okay.
So I wasn't listening to what she was exactly saying.
Okay, she
Okay,
told me I
sir,
had no
I'm
right to
talk-
stand here.
I'm talking.
It doesn't matter. I'm allowed to talk over you if I want.
Okay, you just want to be rude then.
It's not about that. You
Okay.
you guys are trying to bully me and give me unlawful directives. She told me I can't be on a public sidewalk, which is false. You said I need to move along and I cannot film here. That is complete. You cannot want, but I can. This is my right. I am exercising my right. I am allowed to exercise my right. There is no directives that will be lawful that you can give me to tell me to move on. That just can't happen. It will not happen.
Well, I was saying you needed to scoot back because the car was going to hit
I
you.
absolutely don't. They had plenty of room to get in. Nobody was in threat of being hurt or run over. I'm this, like, look how far I am away from these vehicles and yourselves.
Okay.
I am not a danger to anybody, but you guys are treating me like I'm a danger to
Mike,
you.
Hold on 1 second. Let me finish, okay? Another car was trying to come in.
And I was not in the way.
Mike, let me finish.
You don't, hey, you're not talking to me like you're my mom.
Well, you're acting like a child, so yes.
Okay, go away. You're dismissed. You're dismissed.
This is why it's important to know your rights, and more importantly, stand up for them. Cops may try to convince you that they have the power to force you to comply with their demands, but if you're acting within the law, you have every right to stand your ground. Don't let fear, pressure, or misinformation make you give up your constitutional rights. Know them, use them, and protect them. Let's jump to next one.
I'm not. Take my picture.
Are you serious?
Do not take my picture.
Are you serious? I'm taking
Yeah, I'm
32 frames per
absolutely
second.
serious.
Whoa,
Yep.
go, whoa, stay away from me.
Watch as this smart auditor refuses to ID like a pro when officers try to pressure him without an illegal cause. He doesn't back down. Instead, he turns the tables and educates them. By the end, the officers realize they picked the wrong one to mess with, and they're left with no choice but to walk away.
Hi, can I help you?
No, thank you. I appreciate you asking.
Okay. Can I ask you why you're standing outside of a bank recording?
Well, you can ask.
Okay. What are you doing?
I'm not going to tell you, but you can ask. Yes, absolutely.
Well, you're the subject of a radio call now because
What was the call about?
Suspicious behavior that you're standing outside of the bank, recording and taking photographs of the bank.
So somebody called and said that I was taking photos?
Yes, with your camera.
On a public sidewalk. And you guys actually came out for that?
Yeah, we sure did.
Crazy.
Why wouldn't we?
I mean, if somebody called and said there's a Jew walking down the sidewalk, would you guys respond to that, or is it just people taking pictures? I don't understand. I mean, it's not a crime, nothing illegal.
But it is scary for the people inside. It's concerning.
Well, if it's scary for the people inside,
do you not believe it's concerning if you're outside photographing a bank?
I'll tell you, when
Do you
people
not
are,
think that's suspicious, sir?
when I do not actually.
Okay.
When people find things scary, I know fear makes people do strange things. For example, if I was afraid of somebody outside, I wouldn't send a woman out by herself, feet from the man, to confront him. I would, I'd stay inside, first of all. So a gal came outside and was talking to me. She didn't seem scared at all. And if she was scared, she had a funny way of showing it.
Was she an employee?
Yeah, I believe she was, yes.
Okay, well, so who called us was not an employee.
I have no control over that. So somebody called you and they said, there's a man outside taking photographs
of the bank.
Okay, are you under the impression that that's illegal?
What was that?
You're not under the impression that that is a crime, are you?
No, I'm saying it's suspicious behavior
Got it.
that you're standing out front of a bank recording.
Well, there's 10,000 reasons why somebody might be standing outside of a bank recording.
Okay.
And I'll be frank with you, to address...
Do you have any ID on you, sir?
Sure, but
Okay.
I'm not a big fan of that, though.
Do you mind handing it to me?
I do, actually, because I'm not a big fan of forfeiting my Fourth Amendment rights to placate the personal curiosity of yourself or somebody inside of a
It's
bank.
not of myself.
No.
I didn't just pass along and see you standing here recording
Nah,
and choose
it's
to
okay.
stop you.
I'm gonna-
You were the subject of a radio call. There's a difference there.
It's not a crime.
I'm just telling
All
you.
right, I'm telling you, it's
okay,
not a crime.
but I
So
can still identify who you are.
you can ask, and I can refuse because I haven't committed a crime. You have to have a reasonable and articulable suspicion of a crime. Don't you agree,
And I could
Deputy
believe
Dominguez?
that you could be doing this for purposes of committing a crime.
I could be doing this for purposes of committing a crime.
Yeah, you're photographing
All
a bank.
Yeah, I guess I could be, theoretically.
Don't
I'm not.
take my picture.
Are you serious?
Do not take my picture.
Are you serious? I'm taking
Yeah, I'm
32 frames per
absolutely
second.
serious.
Whoa,
Yep.
go, whoa, stay away from me. Hey. I will take your picture. It's perfectly legal. Boom, boom, boom. Don't take this the wrong way, but have you been drinking today?
Have I been drinking?
Have you been drinking today?
Copy, thank you. And he is recording, just for units to be aware, and taking photographs of me. So you guys know I'm on. I'm feeling he's like a First Amendment person and rights. I don't know. He wouldn't talk. He didn't want to give me any info. He didn't want to give me his name. So I told him I'll start a supervisor this way then. They're concerned because he has been like zooming in with the camera. They don't know what he's trying to take pictures of inside the bank because he's standing on the other side where the window is. They want him trespassed. They don't want him.
He's on the property right
now. Back. Yeah.
He posted up on the property, so he already probably knows the game.
Yeah. So I figured whenever the supervisor gets here, I'll let them make that call if it's worth us trying to ID him.
Supervisor?
No, I called one. I'll explain after what. And then he just started. He like took the camera like this, and I told him get it out of my face, and I tried to move. And he's like, "You're gonna not let me take pictures of you," and I kept moving in a circle around him, and I was like, "Hey, have a good day, bye," and I just walked off, and he just like followed me up, and I was like, "I told you to stop, you can wait on the sidewalk, don't come any closer." And he was like, "I can't walk on the sidewalk," and I told him, "Yeah, you can walk on the sidewalk, stay on the sidewalk then."
So if the bank just wants him trespass and he's going to refuse to identify himself and just fill out a trespass form and just take a picture of him, and then that's it. Just verbally tell him, hey, you're not allowed back here, you're not for a year or whatever, and you come back and you're trespassing, and that's about it.
Dominguez, are you still afraid of a camera? It looks like you got multiple cameras on you.
I'm serving you with a trespass notice.
Sweet.
The bank is trespassing you from the property.
From their property.
From
Sure.
their property, yes,
Yeah,
correct.
I got no problem with
So
that.
if you trespass on their property, they will call us and you will be arrested.
Well, they're going to call you whether I trespass on their property or not, Dominguez.
Okay.
I haven't stepped foot on their property. Bless your heart. Okay, all right.
Okay.
Wait. You're not over her by chance, are you?
Sign it?
Do you have more seniority over? I do not want to sign that. Absolutely not. Dominguez, nice try.
Here's your copy.
Oh, thanks. Wait. Let me see. What does that say exactly?
You don't want the copy?
I'm just taking a look at it. Yeah, I'll take that. Sure. Peering into bank windows with camera recording. Interesting. All right. Bless your heart. Yeah, I'd get some additional training, Dominguez. You're scared of your own shadow. I'm walking up a sidewalk. You're 40 feet away and said, "Don't come any closer to me."
Did I tell you I was going to do anything to you? No.
You clearly,
I just said you don't need to come
you
any
clearly
closer.
panicked when I aimed a camera at you on the sidewalk. You panicked.
Am I panicked right
A
now?
lot. No, you're not panicked right now because you got some backup here for you. All by yourself.
You think I'm scared, sir?
I think you're chicken shit when you're all by yourself.
Okay,
All right.
Well, you can believe whatever you want to believe, sir.
Well, I saw it with my own eyes. I mean, who do I believe? You or my lying eyes? All right.
You can believe whatever
You're dismissed without further argument, Dominguez.
Okay, you have a good day, sir.
I'm having a great day. I'm having a great day. You guys have a good one.
Take care.
Seriously, get her some extra training. She's scared of her own shadow.
Okay.
I thought it was our right to record in public
Charles, Paul 5772. Charles, Paul 5572.
Now, not for the gentleman here, but for Dominguez, this is what we call a walk of shame. See her walking away. She's afraid of her own shadow.
Yeah,
afraid the camera's being aimed at her.
Yeah, continue
Doesn't
recording,
understand
people.
where her rights are. Get help, Dominguez. Get help.
This officer thought she could intimidate someone into handing over their ID, but instead, she got educated, owned, and dismissed. The auditor stood his ground, knew his rights, and refused to back down, proving exactly why understanding the law is so important. In the end, the cops realized they had no legal grounds to demand anything and did the walk of shame. The more people who understand and exercise their rights, the harder it becomes for those in power to abuse them. If you don't use your rights, you risk losing them. If you liked my breakdown, subscribe to the ID Refusal Cops channel and drop a like to this video. Thanks for watching.